Hey friends, welcome to my video. Thanks for clicking on my thumbnail. Glad you're here with I Like Team. Now today, stays, we are here because I need to show you my reaction to 2 songs off of Stray Kids' brand new album, 5-star. Now let's just talk about this album. Stays, I gotta talk about you. 5-star by Stray Kids. So yesterday it came out, it dropped, and then I checked it out. Within like an hour or two of it dropping, I was there, I was on it, and let me just say, I checked it out on Patreon, and it's like a 2.5 hour reaction. Almost 3 even. It's like 2 hours, 40 something minutes. It is a very long, it took me forever. Look, you can't blame me. There's 12 songs on this project. Yeah, you could say we already knew 2 of them going into it with the sound and mixtape timeout, but like, mind blown. You see that right there, don't you? Yeah, that's his Stray Kids best album. Who know? Okay, we need to talk. So, I've been very vocal about how early on in their career I was a fan of a lot of their albums, and then not that I still disliked any of their newer albums. In fact, I've liked every album they've put out. That's why they're my favorite boy group. I was just super hype on some of the early stuff, and then I've just liked some of the newer stuff. But then, last year they dropped Ordinary, and Ordinary I was like, ooh, I like this a little bit more than the last few. It was pretty good. Then they dropped Maxident, and Maxident, I was like, that might be my favorite Stray Kids album ever. Like, musically, they were doing a little bit of everything that I like in Stray Kids' musical sound. Not even just their rapping, their singing. I'm talking the instrumentals. I was a huge fan of all the EDM stuff they were doing on the last album. Then we get to this album, and they're back to doing Stray Kids, just, I don't even know how to put it, they're just back. It just sounded so like old Stray Kids fused with new Stray. It was like really good. This might be my favorite Stray Kids album. Top to bottom, I freaked out over literally every song. Everyone, I just had a panic attack. So if you want to watch that for $5 a month, you can. It's over my Patreon. But, hey, don't click off yet, because today, I have to show you my reaction to 2 songs off this album. First one up, we got Item. Okay, oh my god, Pac-Man, oh my. I'm confused. I looked to see which videos were getting full music videos, which ones had unveiled tracks, and Item didn't. I'm confused. That is such a great song for it to not have a music video of any kind. And I'd assume that also means they're probably not promoting it any. It's just a B-side. You're telling me Item's just... How did JYP throw so bad? How did 3 Ratchan? I'm talking to you. How'd you manage to only promote the ones you picked and not Item? Oh my... Item to me, and Hall of Fame. I think Hall of Fame, which is maybe their best album opener ever. Actually, no, it's not. Tortoise and the Hare. What did I just say? Tortoise and the Hare is their best album opener. But Hall of Fame is a very close second. And Super Bowl was so good. Oh my god. But anyways, Hall of Fame, such a good song. You gotta see my reaction to it. Then, on top of that, completely flip the vibes. I don't know how I managed to pick 2 songs that are polar opposites. But, Youtiful. You've gotta see my reaction to that. Very emotional. I just opened up while listening to that song. It's such, bro, there's just something about, like, Stray Kids that I just connect to, and they just make me so, I don't know, vulnerable while listening to their music. I love them so much, and it's just, I don't know, their music takes me on a journey. So that song was something. It surely had me just talking and reminiscing, so I wanted to share my reaction with that too. Normally for these YouTube videos from my album playthrough series from Patreon, I normally only come over here and show y'all 1 song, but this is a whole full album, so I decided we're taking 2 songs from it, and I'm showing you 2 of them. But the whole rest of them, like I said, is over on Patreon, as well as 100 other album reactions. If any of you are multis and want to go check that out, like I also checked out the SKZ replay, the SKZ record from a few months ago, and that's also one of their best albums. But that one's kind of like iffy. Do I count that as a Stray Kids album? Because like I do, but like I don't know. I've been listening to some of those songs for years now. So anyways, I'm a big fan. You gotta see my reaction to these. Let's get into it. S-Class. Amazing banger facts. Okay, let's move on. Up next, we have Stray Kids, Item. The next song on this album, I have no idea what this is going to be like. All I know is these round of teaser pictures. Good lord, look at them. So, yeah, I want to hear the song, see what it sounded like. Let's get into it. Stray Kids, Item 3, 2, 1, click play. Oh my god, best boys are here. Fuck! It's actually like did they sample Pac-Man? Is this Pac-Man? I don't. This sounds like some like arcade game, like on the sample. Item, I ate them like Pac-Man bars. All the bags awesome. All the bags are awesome. I put my hand in any bag. It's the bag. Okay. Rapper Leno! Stop! They're doing the handoff thing this album. They're like doing the thing where they go back and forth and pass the rap around. They're not... See... Stray Kids is different. A lot of times in K-pop, you've heard me criticize raps because I'm like, I want them to have the full 8 bars. Okay, none of this 4, especially none of this 2 stuff. But I feel like with Stray Kids, I don't mind that much usually because, like, especially what I'm hearing so far on this album, they're doing a lot of quick pass-offs. Like, he picks it up right in the middle of his rhyme scheme. And so it just sounds so fluid and so, like, technically advanced and skillful. And Stray Kids just really pulls that off. Best rap line in K-pop, best rappers in K-pop, like... Rapper, you know. First. Do you see what they're talking about, though? Holy speed! Dash. Caster. What the fuck? Yo, and we got rapper Chan on the last album, and what is this melody, and why do I like it so much? Look at the lyrics! On our Drake shit! Oh my god, the melody! Started on the bottom line. Never die. Fuck, they're the goats! Who's doing it this consistently? Ah! Not the sound effect for the game. The double tap! Shut the fuck up! Dig it all! And now they're going back on their food thing because they've been doing that food thing since God's been. You even if the plates overflowing, we eating. All the tastes. We got them all. You're the GOAT. Oh, the item. It's with the galaxy. Oh, they flipped the melon. Shut up! I'm hearing that again. I was gonna go past it. I'm not going past it. Alright, Sam. Make a name for yourself. My killing skill that doesn't run right. Is this one of the ones that gets a track video? Cause like holy fuck. I don't think it is. Yeah. My eyes, Sam. Got in my tank of fast, all the stars in my eyes made my galaxy. You feeling blessed? Oh, the fucking bass! God blessed. I'm the one and only Han, you know. At least you know your self-worth. At least you know God bless. It's the new member again. I thought he said there's no damn it, and he said there's no damage. But there's no damn it. I was like, what does that mean? You know, go crazy. I don't care. Y'all curse. No, did y'all see that clip of Chan reacting to Extraordinary Heroes new song? And he thought they were cursing. And you could see in his face, he was so visibly upset. And like the most liked comment on that like short video I saw of it, they were like, yeah, Chan's upset. He's like, since when did JYP allow this for them but not us? Oh, goodness. I still think if you would have let them curse on Drive, it would have more streams. But that's just my opinion. I don't give a what, you know, like, I mean, it hits, but like, imagine if he's a... Damage. Oh, the beat is glitchy. They just don't ever slow down. Did you hear that? The fucking flows, bro. They're so good. They don't ever slow down. They never give a break. How much Han are we going to get on this damn song? Okay, I said they're not doing 8-bar constants, and they're not. But I swear, if I look at the line distribution for this song, it is unfairly biased towards Han. I can't complain, he's my bias, and I think he's the best rapper in K-pop, and he keeps going the fuck off on this song. But I really could say, I feel like we haven't got that much like LEE KNOW no, we really, I feel like we need more LEE KNOW on this song, if I'm being honest. And like, you know, maybe that's just me, I don't, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, in fact, I'm just interpreting, because maybe Han's just my guy, and I just keep seeing him go, but like, he starts the verse and ends the verse, or the bridge, whatever you want to call this. We're 30 minutes in and I'm on song 3! Oh god. Damage. And they layered all the instrumentals. So deep. Oh! Who produced the fuck? 3 Racha and whoever else produced the fuck out of this. What the fuck? Okay, Lee Know goes again. What? What did I just see? What did I just see? Okay, we got Youtiful is getting an unveil track, potentially a full video. Top line is, Get Lit is, FNF is, and bro, DL's, bro. I'm dumbfounded. You're telling me that song right there is just a B-side. It's just a song for concerts. Something that lit and produced that well is just a B-side? You're telling me that's just a B... Oh my god! There's literally no way! Spam the likes, run the... Oh, whoa. Like the video. We spam likes for songs we really like around here. We do that. That's us. And that's Stray Kids' Item. Bro, if I thought Hall of Fame was a 9, and S-Class was a 9, Item's a 9.5 at least. And it might bump up to a 9.7. I'm starting to feel out how good this album is. Like I said with Hall of Fame, it was like the first song. On the scale, we have nothing to compare it to. Right now, I think it's a 9 out of 10. Maybe that'll go up or down by the end. Right? I said that. But to see with the Item, now that I have 2 songs to compare it to, let alone I have heard Time Out and The Sound. But I'm not gonna... Either way, Item is at least a 9.5. It's better than both of them. And maybe a 9.7 if I raise all of them up. Because I know how good this album is going to be now. This is maybe... We're talking potentially better than their last album. Which is surely saying something. Because Accident is debatably my favorite Stray Kids album. Point blank period. Facts. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, this is like rivaling old Stray Kids. Like, I went on that whole rant earlier about how this is rivaling old Stray Kids. They're back. In full form. Let's go! Up next we got Super Bowl! But yeah, nah. 9.5. Facts. Alright, Youtiful. Alright, so it's like beautiful, but instead it's Youtiful because stays are Youtiful because it's like beautiful, but they're talking to you, so it's a play on words. And when I first read it, I misread it as youthful. I was like, they're doing a song about youth. But then, if we actually think about it, in their other song, they said, we won't die young. So like, youthfulness is still, and was very prevalent in their early concept, right? They had all those songs about youth and growing up and the problems with growing up. Very relatable to a lot of people that are around their age. And so now they have a song called Youtiful. This one is going to have a video with it. I don't know if it'll get a full video or not, but maybe from even the thumbnail I was looking at, if we look at this thumbnail here, where is it? It might be like, okay, don't spoil much, it's not going to play it. Okay, whatever. It might be like an animated thing. I don't know. I mean, for those of you that saw that already, you'll know, but like, I'm not going to watch that until it gets a full thing. So, I mean, you're like, but you're listening to the songs, and I'm like, well, yeah, I want to listen to the song, but I don't want to get spoiled for the visual. If I'm going to get the entire visual, I want the whole visual all at once, if you know what I mean. And I could wait on these songs too, but I just don't want to because it's Stray Kids. So, like, I'm not going to. But I'm not just going to get half of a music video spoiled for me. That just seems kind of dumb. I might as well just watch the whole music video. And again, like I said, if some of the track videos never get full versions, I feel like on the last album, actually, every track video got a full version, if I remember right. But used to, when they started doing track videos a few years ago, they would release track videos and only some of them would get full versions. It wasn't like voted on by fans, kind of like how like 80s, for example, they're like, pick one for fans and we'll do the full version of this one. Although that one's just like title track versus B-side, but you get the point. Either way, we are here, Youtiful, Stray Kids, enough talking. Enough avoiding it. I pray this is a slower song because there's been too many hype songs in a row and I need something to relax, for not only relax my throat because my throat is getting like hoarse, But just chill vibes. Just sing to me. Make me feel loved as a fan, because I've been praising you for the last 2 hours. We're 2 hours in to this album, and for the last 2 hours I have done nothing but give you your flowers, give you your praise. So now that you're all posed with flowers, I want to praise you. So yes, be right back in a second, because I need to end this recording before it actually hits an hour, and we're gonna get into it. Let's go. All right, man, this is gonna take forever to export. This is gonna be like a 3-hour long reaction. Okay, Stray Kids Youtiful lyrics. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, click play. It's my what?
Looking at yourself, a lot goes in your mind. I don't know if I'm ready to show myself. You worry day and night. Look at the stars fall. They leave the sky goodbye. Must be an oracle, like a waterfall. They shower you with love tonight. 'Cause you're perfect in my eyes. Don't ever doubt yourself. I know that feeling too. I've been inside the dark. I've never been so empty, hopeless. But no, it isn't true. 'Cause know that all the stars are by your side. You know, whenever there's a chance, I'll tell you that you're amazing as you are. 'Cause when you give me a glance, I'm sure that I see the universe in your eyes. Don't you ever tell yourself that you're not enough. I am certain that you're truly fine. You are a miracle, miracle. You are beautiful.
Couldn't find the tissue, so we got the paper towels. Do you hear the instrumental? Da, 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 da. Like that one really high-pitched synth is so beautiful.
Looking at yourself, a lot goes in your mind. I don't know if I'm ready to show myself. You worry day and night.
Look, I've said this before on this channel, right? But basically, the reason I made this channel, a big part of making this channel was just being me on camera, vibing to music, because I love music, I love K-pop, talking to y'all about the things that I love, and getting through tough times by K-pop. I've said this numerous times, was one of the things that helped me get out of this really bad mental state I was in. I was in a horrid mental state, like, oh god, it was bad. And one day in 2017, I watched Twice's Likey / Blackpink's As If It's Your Last. And granted, getting into K-pop through Blackpink and Twice kind of based, but you know what? It be what it be. And I became huge fans. And then in like 2018, late 2018, early 2019, and all through like up till now, especially in 2019 and mostly 2020, I started really falling and staying in so many K-pop groups. In 2019, ooh, I got into so many people. And one of those groups that I got into in late 2018, early 2019 was Stray Kids. And they have since then been my favorite boy group. Uncontested, really. I mean, I like a few other boy groups. I like a lot of K-pop groups. They're just one of my favorites in general. The thing is, the lyrics are so deep. But much less, I made this channel because K-pop became a comfort place for me. Every time I heard songs in the K-pop genre, or I just got to stan, I got to join this whole stan culture, this unwillingness to not care what people think about us is a big part of K-pop stan culture. Especially for my introverts out there. You extroverts probably can't even relate. You don't even realize, but you're just doing you on the internet. But for my introverts out there, some of y'all are going to be like, maybe y'all understand, maybe y'all don't. But just being on the internet and just going to some comment section or whatever and just like simping or openly being like, ayo, Stan Stray Kids. As much as like Stan Luna, Stan Stray Kids, all that stuff was like a meme a few years ago. Like, you're kind of being an extrovert in doing that, and you're part of a larger community. Even though there's fan wars and things that exist for no reason. Like, it's this large community of K-pop stans that at the end of the day, to a degree, we all understand each other. Because we're all stans of K-pop. Like, to a degree, some people, they say, I'm not a stan, I'm just here for the music. And that's cool. I like the music. But I'm definitely a stan. I won't hide that. You know, let's stand together is kind of my thing. So I can't run from that. But it's like we're all part of this community. And then I made this channel. And then I was like, I want to share my love for music with y'all. And all that sort of stuff. Y'all know. But then another big part of it was I'm not a very confident person. And one of the main reasons that I was in a messed up mental place has to do with my physical appearance. Okay, let's just say I wasn't that confident. Okay, back when I was not a very confident person, I mean, over the last like 5 or so years, I've been working on it since I got into K-pop, really. I'm not gonna lie, I'm seeing all these idols just dress in the most ridiculous fashion, and sometimes I'm just like, if they can pull it off and be confident, then shit, I can pull it off and be confident. So I've been working, but either way, he says, a lot goes on in your mind when you look at yourself. I don't know if I'm ready to show myself. You worry about it day and night. For whatever reason, you compare yourself to others. You go out in public, you look at all these other people that you think look better than you or that are better than you. In your mind, you build it up like, I'm not as good as them. And that's a bad mind state to have, okay? So, like, I'm not going to say I don't still struggle with that. I'm pretty sure every single human on the planet struggles with that. The most beautiful people on this planet probably look in the mirror and think they could look better. Okay, but my point is, some people struggle with it more than others. I had it pretty bad for a while. I'm still not 100% over it. Like, I'm not a big fan of my double chin that appears when I do this. But, like, sometimes you just do it as a meme. But, like, whatever. That's fine. Either way, for them to be speaking on this, it's like, I kind of made this channel and I said, I don't care how often I put myself on the internet for these videos or whatever. I don't care what I look like on camera. I'm just being me. At the end of the day, if I can, like, show y'all me, if that can shine through on these videos, if that can make you have any self-confidence in yourself, the fact that I'm out here just being me, I don't care what I look like, I don't care what happens, I'm just gonna film my reaction to K-pop. If I happen to simp really bad, Bunch on, what's good? I just might simp bad, and I'm not gonna care what y'all have to say about it. Most y'all are K-pop stans, and you understand. That's like I'm saying, a lot of us, we all kind of relate. We might not fully relate. Some of y'all indulge in fan wars and solo standing and crazy toxicnesses that you don't need to get into. If you can strip all that away and get out from it, if any of you go hate on any other group just to bring Stray Kids up, say Stray Kids are kings, your group is trash, can you please look in the mirror? Like, look at yourself. A lot goes on in your mind, and I don't know if that comes from a place of, I don't know where that comes from, but you need to stop it. That's just not necessary. You and me are kind of the same. We both simp for Stray Kids. We both are K-pop fans. We're music fans. We like their music. We like our boys. Our boys are funny. Newsflash. A lot of groups are funny, and a lot of people can win award. Just because Stray Kids doesn't have every award, and they're not the biggest boy group in the world, even though they're one of, doesn't mean they're any less valuable. Awards don't matter that much. Those are just numbers and trophies. Those are raw materials from planet Earth, okay? They're just making music and putting on performances for us because they want to. They want to put something in the world. They want to have an impact on this planet, and they're doing that by being a K-pop group and making music and having fans and doing that for us. So whether or not you care if your favorites got a damn trophy or won however many music show awards, it don't fucking matter, okay? It doesn't matter. Why do you care so much? Stop hating on other people for no reason, okay? Those are people. Those aren't just idols. Those aren't just groups. There's people behind those things, okay? God damn it. But either way, you gotta, like, duh. And everyone has mental issues. We all do. So, like, just... I'm ranting way too much. But god damn it, this song is connecting with me in a very deep way. And the instrumental is so damn good. And it had the rock chorus that I like. I like the Waiting for Us type of rock chorus. Because Waiting for Us was also one of their better songs. And that also came out last year. Like I said, last year was an insane year for Stray Kids. They are back.
Looking at yourself, a lot goes in your mind.
Stray Kids is using their platform.
You worry day and night. Look at the stars fall.
And the 5-star thing again, the star record they keep talking about. The star is like you're special. You're a star in the sky. You are a shooting star, no XG. You're literally, you look up in the sky and you saw S-Class. You saw what the lyrics were. They're talking about how they're different. They are special because they are a special star when you look up at the sky. So then they, throughout a lot of the songs on this album, I've noticed that they keep talking about stars and how special you are. And so you look at the stars and you look at them fall, like a falling star, shooting star. They leave, okay, the sky. Goodbye, they're gone. That must be an oracle, like a waterfall. Waterfall, you cry on waterfall, oracle. And then they shower a waterfall. Okay, I see the double. They shower you with love tonight. The stars that fell from the sky, all that stuff, they're coming for you to shower you with love. It's... Because if you be going through it... And Hyunjin and Tan sound so good.
Look at the stars fall.
Everything I said about Felix's voice on the last song, this is that Hyunjin version.
Like a waterfall, they shower you with love tonight.
And don't get me started on how good Minho's voice has gotten lately. This man right here, and Felix.
Don't ever doubt yourself. I know the feeling too. I've been inside the dark. I've never been so empty, hopeless.
I know, bro. You rap about it a lot. You and Han, bro. If you've heard the song "Streetlights," which actually wasn't that was put on the SKZ record. If you've heard that song, by CHANGBIN, and you've never looked at the lyrics, do yourself a favor and look at the lyrics to Streetlight. They're a lot darker and deeper than you'd think. I hope everything's still... That song is a few years old now, so I'd like to think he's in a bit of a better place. But he says, I know that feeling too. I've been inside the dark. I've been there. Being famous ain't all it's cut out to be, okay? It's really not. These people go through very dark times, probably. A lot of your favorite idols probably... You know, it's like, it's stressful being famous. You got to worry about everyone always talking about you and everyone this and all, and everyone, it's like, it's a lot. And then let alone the industry that they're in is very looks heavy, and you have to be careful what you say. You have to diet all the time, but you have to try to be perfect or whatever. Like, and on one hand, it's like, well, you're sitting here just talking about how you embrace stan culture. So you're kind of encouraging that. On one hand, yes. Do I think they look amazing right now? Sure, I'm not blind. You're not blind. These boys look good. Like, and they've worked really hard to look this good. And the thing with Stray Kids, though, they are all in really good shape. You know, they go to the gym. You've seen Changbin and Bangchan. They be fighting for who has the bigger arms these days. You know, it's a thing. They be flexing on it. But, like, and they dance a lot. They stay in decent shape. But it's like, a lot of people still coming for, like, it's just a toxic industry. But at the end of the day, I'm never going to get through this song, am I? This is going to take me like 30 minutes to get through this one song.
Don't ever doubt yourself. I know the feeling too. I've been inside the dark. I've never been so empty, hopeless.
And we got the vocal Changbin that we got on 24-25 and that other song again. But he kind of like rap flowing here. This is like melodic Changbin.
I've been inside the dark. I've never been so empty, hopeless. But no, it isn't true. Cause know that all the stars are by your side. You know when
and the stars are by our side. Stars, 5-star, yeah. And then they fell from the sky, and then they're by our side. And then they're like the stars falling from the sky. The weird ones, they are the weird stars. They're by our side. We're like fans. We're like.
I've never been so empty, hopeless. But no, it isn't true. Cause know that all the stars are by your side. You know, whenever there's a chance, I'll tell you that you're amazing as you are. Cause when you give me a glance, I'm sure that I see the universe in your
And you already
eyes.
have the song Universe. And so like, and you really deep that, like, any human, if I like stopped and let's just say you were like 1 foot away from any human being on the entirety of the planet Earth and you like stared into their eyes, like eye to eye, bro, eyes are so cool. Bro, talk about see the universe in your eyes, much less just the science behind eyeballs. Eyeballs look cool, okay? If you like look at someone's eye, like y'all just have like a staring contest with each other, like, and you really deep how their eye look, like eyes are cool. Much less that whole the saying you see the universe in someone's eyes, like you can see ambition through eyes. Bro, eyes tell a lot about a human. Like I could cover my face right now, and you don't really know. Am I happy or am I sad? You can't tell. I didn't change my eyes, but I was actually happy. But at the same time, like when someone's genuinely sad or genuinely happy, you can tell through their eyes. When I'm not sitting here putting on something for a skit, y'all get the point. And so like to see the universe in your eyes, and then the universe plays off the stars thing, and then
I'll tell you that you're amazing.
and like I'm throwing it the new member joke, yeah, out the window for a second. Okay, the member we've had the entire time, Kimseungmin, is so talented. You look great this era. Okay, I'll keep joke. Okay, the joke. You look good. You look different. You have this new hairstyle. You're acting. You golly, what happened to Puppy Seungmin? Anyways, we have Seungmin this era, and I'm not gonna lie, Seungmin is destroying me this era, wrecking me to like you gonna tell me I'm amazing? Okay.
Now, whenever there's a chance, I'll tell you that you're amazing as you are. Cause when you give me a glance, I'm sure that I see the universe in your eyes. Don't you ever tell yourself that you're not enough. I am certain that you're truly fine. You are a miracle, miracle. You are beautiful.
So you're a miracle. You ever tell yourself, I'm not worth it, I'm not good enough, I'm not this, I'm not Cap? Okay, everyone out there is worth it. Everyone out there, you got some redeeming qualities about you that maybe you don't know. Maybe you think you're just a horrible person, and maybe you think everything is bad, and no one loves you, and this, that, and the third. Well, guess what? You got some redeeming qualities about you, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Every single human on this planet, all of them, we're all special, and we're all unique. We're all different. We all have different things that we're into. I'm big into K-pop. There's some people who think K-pop's corny and cringy. They're wrong, but that doesn't matter. Everyone's into different things, but everyone has redeeming qualities. We all have something somewhere in us, even if there's not much to you that you don't think is redeemable. And maybe you're just a bad person. Maybe you are a horrible person and you're just evil. I don't know, but like even still, I feel like somewhere deep down in you, somewhere, like literally somewhere, it's like those cliche movies where it's like the bad guy somewhere deep down in his heart or in his mind, he finds something, and there's just something that like everyone's got something to him. I'm telling you. Bro, like, you just gotta...
Let me tell a little story about the star that couldn't shine. Oh, blink out of a million, felt like an alien.
Not my favorite Stray Kids song ever. Not Alien by Han Jisung. Not Alien by Han... See, telling you that that's my favorite Stray Kids song is probably telling... Even though it's not a Stray Kids song, it's a Jisung song. But, like, that's probably telling of my... I mean, I've told y'all that before, but that's telling of me as a person and the mental state that I can easily fall back into, that's my favorite song. If you know the lyrics of that song, then, like... But, look...
About the star that couldn't shine. Oh, blink out of a million, felt like an alien. And the latest I was probably going to become the biggest thing. Making a fantasy, family, beautiful galaxy. galaxy. More than beautiful, one of a kind. Just know I'm always by your side. You know whenever there's a chance, I'll tell you that you're amazing as you are.
This has a music video for it.
Give me a glance, I'm sure that I see the universe in your eyes. Don't you ever tell yourself that you're not enough. I am certain that you're truly fine. You are a miracle, miracle. You are beautiful. Another day ahead, don't wanna leave the bed. Looking at the mirror, see the tears covered in red. I know that you're
Stop! Stop!
that I see the universe in your eyes. Don't you ever tell yourself that you're not enough. I am certain that you're truly fine. You are a miracle, miracle.
Like, it's weird too, cause like Stray Kids is just an idol group. There's someone that we look up to, that we idolize, be that healthy or not. It's weird because anyone could tell you you're special, you're beautiful, but like it's weird because we look up to these people, and like, they're telling us all these things, and like it just means more to me for whatever reason, just because they said it, because I look up to them, which is weird because like if like anyone could tell me that. And I feel like I'd almost brush it off, like I don't care. But the fact that they're saying it is like... But also, that's two-sided, because... I mean, they're just like you and me. They're just people, you know? I mean, sure, they've worked really hard to get to where they are, and they're very talented, but they're just... So, like, I want to reciprocate that to them, and as fans, we need to do that. We need to make sure they know. Obviously, we send them love all the time. As I said earlier, I could go into Bangchan's live, and I could be like, hey, yo, bro, marry me. I literally love you so much. Well, maybe not the marry me part, but I could literally write down a heartfelt message of how much and he might just overlook it because he gets so many of them. But, like, I never, and I mean never, stop sending those type of messages. Just, like, messages of endearment, of encouragement, telling them that how much they mean to us and how much, like, they've helped us or helped us get through things. Because, like, those things are very, like... They need to understand that while they sing this to us, I want to reciprocate that same feeling back to them. Like, they might look in the mirror one day and they might think, I am not doing my best right now. I am just not killing it. I am at an all-time low. This is bad. Like, Changbin, for example, his song Streetlight, very emotional song. Han Hanjisung, so many emotional songs. Like, you know, even, like, Deepened by FELIX, like, last year, like, literally last year. And that's coming off of He's a 5-star Michelin. Like, I just want to make sure they know that they are loved. And I know, like, on the outside it appears that they're doing fine for us, but everyone goes through things. So just make sure we reciprocate this back to them as well. As stays, that's the least we can do, is send them our love and support. As I always say, every time I react to any comeback on the channel, make sure you support them. Show your love, show your support to these said artists, the releases, all that stuff. Stream, do what you gotta do, but make sure they feel loved. And I mean it. Okay? So, like, what does that mean? Tears covered in red? Because that sounds kind of dark, but, like, I don't think it's supposed to be.
Don't wanna leave the bed. Looking at the mirror, see the tears covered in red. I know that you've been cold this whole time, but now I'm here to make it.
Okay, Universe Seungmin is back. But also, that is Seungmin. That is not the new member. 100% that is Seungmin. Oh my god! The guitar? The universe in your eyes. Shut up! The background vocals. We got vocal Changbin again sounding this big. that just might, the whole thing was in English too. Like, I really felt that resonated with me. That just might be my favorite on this album. See, it happens every time I listen to these K-pop albums. I'm like the emotional song. I always get lit. I really like instrumentals of certain songs. Certain things are amazing. But then every time I'm like, but I know the last song. I always gotta, every time I listen to these K-pop albums, I gotta keep an eye out for the last song, because you never know. Sometimes these ballads or these more emotional type songs are just gonna strike a chord in me, and I'm gonna relate to them in some way. And anytime I can literally relate to a song, okay, getting lit to Item. Let me go back over this. Let's look at this track list real quick. I think Hall of Fame might be one of my favorites, and Item especially. Item doesn't have a music video, like what the heck they threw. But Youtiful. It's just like, I don't know, that resonated with me. As much as I got lit to Item, and I can not necessarily relate, but like sympathize with and get lit to the fact that they're flexing on us, and all these other flexy songs like Top Line. This whole album was them admitting they're at the top now, which was kind of cool. But then Youtiful was just like, I don't know. I always gotta keep an eye out for these, like you just listen to an album and just the one at the end, be it a ballad or a more emotional song, sometimes those I just connect with. And I know I'm gonna end up listening to them more than the other songs. It's just gonna be that way, so I have to say they're my favorite. Because I connected with the song. Not that like I said, I can't, like, understand and get lit to Item or literally the song Get Lit. But, like, y'all know what I mean? Hopefully I'll do. Youtiful, 12 out of 10. 12 out of 10. 12 out of 10. Yeah, like I said, I think Item is actually my second favorite song so far. I think. Maybe it's like up there. It's between Item and Youtiful so far. S-Class is actually a really good title track, and then the intro song was fire, bro. But yes. Okay, so yeah, as you can tell, Youtiful it just means a lot to me, man. I really love that song. I checked it out yesterday. I was having some, like, the reason I posted this video 2 days later was actually having some, like, computer issues yesterday and whatnot after I checked this out. Either way, I posted it on Patreon yesterday, went to sleep, I woke up, and I'm making this little video for y'all over here on YouTube, just so y'all can catch the vibe, see what I was thinking of this project, because Stray Kids are my favorite boy group. But, man, that song is just, since I've slept, I swear I woke up, I just feel different. The aura feels different. That song just means so much to me, even through my sleep. I was probably dreaming about that song, and just, that sounds kind of crazy as I'm dreaming about Stray Kids. I'm not a Delulu, well, I kind of am a Delulu fan, but that's besides the point. That's not what we're talking about now. That song is just, and then Item, like, I've woken up, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. I've woke up, I want to just listen to this album before I do anything today. I want to listen to this album top to bottom. I don't know if I have the time to do that realistically, but I kind of don't care. I forgot what some of these sound like. I remember liking Hall of Fame, Item, Super Bowl, all these songs, but, like, I want to hear them again, especially Item, because that's just the most, that song was so hype. And the good thing about this album for me was, like, not only were they back to rapping, there was a substantial amount of rap on this, and it was very solid, very good rapping, but also the instrumentals were just so good, and Stray Kids the vocals were amazing, like, oh my god, yeah, especially on tracks like Youtiful, but also on just sleeper songs, like, bro, so many goods, bro. And Mixtape Time Out finally has an album, and oh my god, I really enjoyed this album. So like I said, if you want to go check it out on my Patreon, you can. But if not, hey, I'm glad that you were here on YouTube. I hope you got the vibes. I hope you were able to relate with me in any sort of way, like with Youtiful, with all that. It's like, bro, I still remember I went on this rant yesterday about, like, awards and how that doesn't matter in fan wars, and it's true. And just, like, your self-worth, like, they're really trying to tell us, like, everyone goes through stuff. That is facts. So if any of you were just, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Either way, I'm gonna get out of here now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you, Stray Kids. It's basically what I'm trying to say. Thanks for coming back and giving us another amazing album. Thank you for always being someone whose music I can turn to and listen to, and you can just help me get through tough times, because y'all mean so much to me and so many other people around the world. I'm sure a lot of the people watching this video feel the same way, and so, like, hey, I'm glad we have that connection with them, and I'm glad that they, you know, they really appreciate their fans and have that connection back and relayed it back to us. So thanks, guys, the guys being Stray Kids. And, you know, I like team, friends, everyone watching this, I love y'all. I hope y'all having a good day. But hey, with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here now. Edit this and get it out for you. So give me a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Let's talk down in the comments about this album. You can tell me what your favorite song off this album was, what you think of these two songs, just all that stuff. We can just talk Stray Kids, talk this comeback. I just love it. So, yeah, I don't care if this video pulls 2 views or 2 million bazillion views. either way, I just want to talk with y'all about Stray Kids. So with that being said, friends, though, I'm going to get out of here now. So I hope you, yes, you, have a good day, morning, or night. Especially you. I hope, like, have a good day. Whatever time it is for you and wherever you are in the world. With that being said, peace. Stand Stray Kids. Goodbye.